On a moonless November night in 1966, two young couples drove through the hills outside Point Pleasant, West Virginia. What they encountered in the darkness would alter their lives permanently. And theirs would not be the last sighting. For 13 months, a creature of impossible proportions stalked an entire town. Point Pleasant sits in the Ohio Valley, a quiet industrial community of 12,000. In November 1966, the world watched Vietnam. Few noticed the whispers among locals about something vast and winged moving through the night sky above the TNT plant, an abandoned munitions factory from the war. November 15, Roger and Linda Scoberry, along with Steve and Mary Millette, were driving near the old dynamite works when they saw it. A massive shape rising from the shadows, humanoid, but profoundly wrong. Wings folded against its back. And its eyes. The eyes glowed red, steady, and impossible. The creature made no move to attack. It simply stared. Witnesses estimated the wingspan at nearly 10 feet. The body seemed human in shape, yet covered in mottled gray skin. Those red eyes held intelligence, cold, observing, deliberate. Scoberry gunned the engine. The thing did not follow. It watched them flee. The four drove straight to the police station. Officers found them credible, calm, coherent, visibly shaken. But what were they describing? No animal in West Virginia matched it. No bird achieved that size. The police filed the report with growing unease. Within days, others stepped forward with identical accounts. Over 13 months, more than 100 documented sightings flooded in across Point Pleasant and the Ohio Valley. A construction foreman saw it perched on a building. A truck driver watched it brush power lines with its wings. Always the same description. Always the red eyes. Always impossible to explain. Locals began calling it Mothman, not because they understood it, but because the wings resembled those of a moth, vast and leathery. Fear settled over Point Pleasant. Schools held assemblies. Parents forbade children from venturing out after dark. Radio stations broadcast updates. The creature had become myth while still being seen nightly. Then, in December 1967, the sightings ceased. No final encounter. No explanation. The creature simply vanished. Witnesses remained haunted by what they had seen. Decades later, they would still speak of those red eyes with the same tremor in their voices, still unable to explain what had walked among them. No scientific explanation exists for the Mothman sightings. No known cryptid matches the description. No natural phenomenon accounts for the consistency of the reports. The creature appeared during a specific window, then withdrew into legend. Was it extraterrestrial? An unknown species? Something far older, dwelling in the Appalachian Hills? Point Pleasant remains quiet now. But locals remember what they saw. The sightings were real. The witnesses credible. And somewhere in the darkness above those Appalachian Hills, perhaps, it still waits. Do you believe what you just witnessed? If not, tell us why in the comments below. And if this story sent a chill through you, like and subscribe to WT Historical. There are darker mysteries still to come.